All right, last but not least, I wish I was not talking good about this team, but hey, I gotta give this team some praise because this team right here is playing like one of the best teams in the country. If you did not know by now, I am a Duke Blue Devil fan. I've been a Duke fan for a very long time when they had Jay Williams, JJ Redick, Austin Rivers. Um, when they had the Plumlee brothers. I can go on and on about all the times I've seen these teams win and win a big game. RJ Barrett played there, Kyrie Irving, Elton Brand played there, Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, Jason Tatum. I can go on and on about these players, but I'm not here to talk about Duke. I'm here to talk about a team that the greatest basketball player of all time played for, Michael Jordan. If you know who Michael Jordan is, then you know where he played. He played on the same team as James Worthy. That's the University of North Carolina, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Yes, it is time that they get talked about. I have not had much time to really talk about college basketball, but this team just shows that they are one of the best teams in the country. UNC just played their rival Duke Saturday in North Carolina. And what did they do? They put 93 points against the Duke team, led by Andre Bacot, RJ Davis, and Ingram, who all put up 15 plus points. RJ Davis had 17 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Bacot had 25 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and Ingram had 21 points, 32 rebounds, and 1 assist. 50. They shot as a team 50% from the field, 37.5% from three. So the three wasn't really going down for them, but it didn't matter. As a team, it didn't seem like it was very well. But Ingram was 5 of 9 from three. RJ Davis was 2 of 3 from three. So I think that was more than enough. They did allow 84 points, but it didn't matter because they pretty much ran away with this game almost the entire game. And UNC is the number 3 team in the country right now. And honestly, I believe they should be number 2 because of the way that they've been playing this year. They're riding a win streak right now. Seems like they just have the momentum. They have the momentum going right now. Number 1 team in the ACC. They have not lost a conference game. Well, they just lost their only conference game to Georgia Tech. But other than that, they've beaten every other team in the ACC. Beat Clemson. They beat NC State, Syracuse, Louisville, Boston College, Wake Forest, Florida State, and now Duke. Next games they have Clemson again on Tuesday, 7 o'clock at ESPN. So if you have not watched them play, you might want to watch that game. They play Miami in Miami Saturday, 4 o'clock on ESPN. Then they play Syracuse again. Then they play Virginia Tech. Then they play Virginia. Then Miami again, this time at home. And then March, they close out with NC State at home, Notre Dame at home, and then they play on the road the very last game in the regular season at Duke. So watch out for North Carolina. They were very close to being able to win it all last season. Well, not last season, but the season before. Last season they got swept by Duke, didn't make the tournament and declined to go into the NIT. Caleb Love transferred and went to Arizona, and he's actually playing pretty well in Arizona. Arizona had a really good game last night against Stanford, so that was a really interesting game. So North Carolina definitely deserves to be talked in the light of one of the best teams in the country. This has been a storied franchise in college basketball, and they continue to just be well-rounded, making a bounce back after what happened last season when they were preseason number 1 overall and then ended up unranked after everything happened, along with, like I said, no tournament invite, of course. But now they just seem to be doing whatever they need to do to be able to win and put their team in position to compete for a college basketball championship. Who knows? They may make another Final Four. They may win another championship, but let's hope not as a Duke fan. But got to give them praise when praise is due. So North Carolina, welcome to being one of the dogs of the week. Enjoy your time. Do whatever you need to do while you're here. Hopefully you lose again so you can get up out of here. But, that's a part of my show. Got to give you praise when praise is due. So welcome.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.